Those are the kind of people I want in my life. People that want to see me succeed, see my company grow. 7 years ago, I was broke, and now I'm running 3 businesses. I'm taking you guys along that journey of how I did it and how I am currently doing it. If you guys are new to the channel, we run 3 businesses around here. We have a company called Mic Cover, where we make microphone covers for the Shure SM7B and SM7B. They're just rubber covers for the bass that are designed to style and customize your guys' setup. So podcast, video game streaming channel, any type of channel that you might use a Shure SM7B for, that's what these covers are designed for, and you can customize them, draw on them, put stickers on them, whatever. We also have a company called the Fitness Parlor. It is a gym we started back in 2021. And then we also own a rental company that has long-term rentals, flip houses, and some billboards in it. The goal behind this channel is to inspire you guys to quit your 9-to-5 job and start your own business. And we want to show you guys what it's like to own your own business, to do your own thing, make your own money, and not have to depend on somebody else for a paycheck. Today is day 35. We're going for 100 days in a row. It is Sunday though. Sunday's usually our relaxed day. Ariel just got back from Cleveland. She's just napping today, which is what I should probably be doing. But we have an indie race that we are going to that starts at 8 o'clock tonight. So I just figured that I probably am not going to get much rest tonight anyway, because if it starts at 8 p.m., probably won't get done till, I don't know, midnight, 1 a.m., and then we have to drive back. It's an hour and a half away. So I figured I'm not going to be able to rest much today anyway. If you guys watched yesterday's vlog, we had a mic cover sell in the morning, and then we had another mic cover sell at the end of the day, but it came in at like 7 o'clock at night, so I didn't pack it up on camera, but I did get it packed up and shipped out. And then late last night, it was like 11 o'clock at night, I was getting ready to go to bed, and an order came in, and it was expedient shipping, so I went ahead and just printed out the ticket and packed it together and got it ready, so that way it can get shipped out today. That way it can get to them ASAP. And Ariel, you don't want to join me? No. So yesterday in the vlog, we bought a brand new Traxxas. It's called a Traxxas Stampede. So we bought this Traxxas Stampede. Originally, I bought this Traxxas Rustler VXL, but it's a 2-wheel drive. And I really liked it, but I wanted a 4-wheel drive one, but Ariel really liked it too. So I use it as an excuse to say, oh, you guys are all fogged up. Dang. Going from AC to the heat outside. Fogged you guys up. How's that look? But I used the fact that Ariel liked it and wanted to use it as an excuse to go out and buy another one. And I was looking at some full drive. I was going to actually buy the exact same one, the Rustler VXL, but in the full drive model. And the one that I was looking at, the guy wouldn't message me back. And so there was a new shop that opened up locally, probably 45 minutes away from me, a hobby shop that was selling them, and I'm like, oh, this is the perfect opportunity for me to go check it out. And I went there. I was actually wanting the Max, the X Max, but they didn't have it, and they recommended this Stampede, and they said it would be better than the Rustler because it sits much higher. And I really like it. I think it's pretty cool. I like the truck model portion of it. One thing I figured out though, because I was like, oh, we'll both have our own, and we can buy a couple batteries, and we can share batteries and swap them out. But my old Rustler has a battery that looks like this. It's kind of like a blue weird plug, and then the new model ones, it's like a flat plug. It's like a flat black plug, and they're not interchangeable, which is a really big bummer because I thought we were gonna be able to share batteries. But what I did do, I went on Amazon, and they make an adapter plug for it. And The adapter plug allows you to run the batteries that are in my new Stampede on these old Rustlers and old models. So I'm hoping we can get by with sharing still. I'm just hoping that my battery will fit in hers. So I need a test. But let's just see if this battery even fits in here. Nah, dang. So she's gonna need, so these are 3-cell. She needs 2-cell. So we can't even share batteries. What a bummer, man. What a bummer. I gotta put you guys down for a second. We're learning so much about these things already. But why are they not all interchangeable? I'll just have to buy Ariel another 2-cell battery that'll fit in here. We'll just have to figure it out. I bought her the adapter so we can at least use the same charger, because that was a whole problem on its own. Was I don't want to have 2 chargers, but I think this will work out. Oh crap! I put that on without turning it on, didn't I? Or did I? Yeah. Dang, dang, dang. See, that's what I'm saying. We need to be able to turn them on without having to take this top off. You gotta bear with me too today, because I'm gonna try to drive this thing while also holding the camera. But this one's supposed to do better than the grass. This will be the first time you guys get to see this thing rip too. Okay, how do I... Here, I'll show you guys. This thing rips way better. Oh, you know what though? It'll just fling gravel if I do it here. Let's go up into the grass. I want to show you guys how just different this one is compared to the other one. Like the other one rips pretty good. It'll do a wheelie. But this one does a wheelie so well that like you can't just rip it, or you can't even get going in it. I'll probably put you guys down eventually. But these little things are so cool. I love the way it looks. Just the color combination on it turned out great. Maybe I got this like washway right here. I don't know if you guys can even really tell. We got this washway right here we can play around in, and we got this mound of concrete that I need to actually get off my property. See, all this right here is supposed to, I'm supposed to level up dirt. I got, like, this is all topsoil over here, and I'm supposed to level it up to the edge of the concrete. So I redid this pad here and put a pergola up and stuff this past year. And I'm gonna bring in fill dirt, and I'm gonna fill this all in. I'm gonna put a lean-to off the back of my shop here. That way I can just keep my mower and some small trailers, stuff like that in it. And then put topsoil over it all. But I've been waiting because it's been raining so much that you just can't do much right now. Everything's too wet. But right now it makes great for a little spot for play around with this and toy around with it. I might see if I can drag Ariel out here to help me film, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to film by myself. But I'll put you guys down. I'm gonna try to run it through this little track area here. I know they make oh, that's not good. I know they make four-wheel drive models, or like low gear models. Probably doesn't look like much to you guys, but it's kind of fun, this stuff. Woo, well, I got my head taken out. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Okay, so I got this big mound of grass right here too that with all that topsoil. I might try to drive it over that. I'm gonna try driving over that today, that mound right there. But I also want to try to drive it over this concrete over here. So I think we're gonna try that first. Where's the easiest spot? I think the easiest spot's over here to the right. I might choose the wrong shoes. It's soaking wet out here. I don't know how much these things can handle as far as like abuse wise, but I know people swing them around. It gets around though. Alright, let's try this. It worked out really well actually. Let's try out this dirt mound. Problem with this dirt mound over here is that the grass has grown so much on it now that I don't think it's gonna climb it just because of the grass. But we'll see. Just so you guys can see how big this mound is, it goes up about to, I don't know, mid chest, so we're like probably right in here on me, so it's probably about 3-4 foot up. We're gonna see, we're really pushing this thing today, but right here I think is gonna be the lowest grass height, but this is really tall grass, so we'll take it kind of medium pace, but we'll see what happens. Oh, it can make it for sure. Alright, so it made it through it, but it didn't jump it. It's not jumping, it's just climbing. It does climb it. Climbs it pretty well, actually, like almost without hesitation. It just rips through the tall grass, so that ain't bad. Let me try to get you guys a different angle on it. There ain't no way I can shoot it through my legs. It just can't stay straight, that's its problem. See what I mean? I mean, it's nothing to pop a wheelie in it. Oh yeah, I got some air there. Uh-oh. Did I break something? I think I might have broke something already. Got no drive. The trigger's dead on it. No trigger. I think the battery's good. Well, yeah, the battery is good because watch the wheels. I mean, it feels hot. It's supposed to be waterproof though. It's flashing. I don't know what that means. Maybe it overheated. Is that what that means? It won't let me turn it off either. I don't know if you guys can see. Anybody tell me what this is? It's on, the fan's running like it's hot, probably. I think that fan runs all the time. All right, we're gonna let it cool down for a minute. Now they have an app where you can connect your phone and it'll tell you the miles per hour on the device. It'll tell you how hot it's getting, it'll tell you the RPMs. It gives you all that fun information. You just connect it Bluetooth, which I haven't downloaded the app just because that's just a whole nother thing I gotta sit here and hold and look at. I don't really care about it that much. But this one rips a lot better than my other one. The tires on it really help, and then also the height, just to get it up off the ground helps. But we've already, look how dirty this thing is. Filthy already. Definitely makes you feel like a kid again, just playing with your RC car. I don't know if you guys had I never had one like this as a kid. When I was a kid, they were just the cheap ones you get from Walmart. And my parents would buy me one for for Christmas or my birthday maybe. And they took like the big D batteries. And then once they died, they died. Like I didn't get it, my parents didn't buy me any more batteries. So you got it one time, You have to play with it for like a week maybe, not even probably. You probably got to play with it as however long the batteries last, which I would imagine. Hold on, I'm trying to get you guys come up. I would imagine the batteries just lasted probably a day for me, and then it was just pushing around by hand. What else can we do with this thing? There's gotta be something like fun. I mean, it's all fun, but like, I want to jump it off something big. Or like jump it from one ramp to another ramp, that would be fun. Let's see. All right, yeah, I think we just overheated it. Got a little hot. I would say the grass probably makes it difficult to drive in. Like, it's obviously if you're driving on pavement or gravel or just straight dirt, it's probably not as hard on the actual car. My battery ended up dying on me while we were out there driving the car, which is fine. We were just playing around with it. I hadn't really got to drive it. I drove it a little bit last night in the dark, but you couldn't see it very well. So I really wanted just an opportunity to go out there and rip on it, and they're a lot of fun. It's 30 minutes of just ripping and tearing and having fun for a very reasonable amount of money. There's a lot more things. I mean, people spend what that costs for the whole entire machine. People spend that money in gas on the weekend to fill up their boat or go out drinking or do whatever. So in reality, it's not that expensive. I can't sit around and just watch TV all day every day. I can't come home and watch Netflix like some people. I need things like that I can physically do, mentally keep my mind busy, but also physically give me something to do with my hands. But like I said, the battery died on us, so I figured it was a good time to come in because I was sweating and getting hot, and I really don't want to wear myself out because we're going to be out late tonight at the Indy race, which I'll bring you guys along for, but it won't be in this vlog. It'll be tomorrow's vlog, and I'm hoping that'll be the vlog that gets me a day ahead. But what I want to do is last weekend I worked downstairs cleaning up mic covers. DIY warehouse is what we call it. It's my basement. What we call a DIY warehouse, but I cleaned up, and man, it's just been phenomenal ever since I cleaned up. It's just the work flow is so much better now that I don't have so much clutter and I can just think more clearly. And what I want to do today is I really like that. I really like doing something to better my cover that wasn't advertising or sales. So what I want to do today is I'm going to build me a bunch of boxes, because part of the time consumption is getting all this stuff and putting it together. And it takes no time to put a box together, and I can do that every time an order comes through. It's not that big a deal. But if I want to make my day a little more productive, it's probably makes more sense if I just spend some time building some boxes, and I'll fill up a shelf or two full boxes, pre-made boxes. That way, say a purple cover comes through, I grab the cover, I grab a pre-made box, I just wrap it up and put it in there, and it's good to go. And something we could also do is maybe next weekend I could just pre-wrap a bunch of them that ready to go. And actually what I really would like to do, and I don't know the systems, I haven't figured it out yet, but we can work on that together, is, you know how when you buy a product and it comes in like a piece of plastic and it's like sealed shut and you have to like get a knife. It's like those videos where it's like that thing where people buy a knife and it's sealed shut in this plastic, and you need a knife. You need the knife that's in the package to cut the package open. I want one of those style packages. It doesn't have to be that package in particular where you have to rip it apart, but I want a more presentable, more professional look when you open up your mic covers in the box. So I want to work on that, and something I've been thinking about working on, and I just haven't gotten to that point yet to figure out, because I'm sure we'll have to buy some type of machine to be able to seal it of some kind. I don't want to just put them in a piece of plastic. I want it to, if it was like sealed plastic, where it was like thin plastic where you just rip it open, I'd be fine with that. Like some type of like, I don't know, airtight seal. I don't know. We have to look it up and Google something. I don't know what. I don't know anybody that has done it before, so I don't know who to ask. We're going to have to do the Googling ourselves and figure it out. But we are going to build some boxes. See how many we can fit. I think I can move these up here because right now we don't have the light blue and peach color. We're working on it though. I have talked to my manufacturer that makes me all the products, and they said that they are down to do more colors, but it's gonna take it takes a lot longer to develop new colors. I have to send them the colors that I want, and then they have to talk to their manufacturer, because this is a thermoplastic elastomer, which is a type of rubber, and they use these little bitty pellets, and that goes down in a hopper, and they mix a powder in there, and the powder mixes with the pellets as the pellets are heated up, and they go through like this tube, and it's like pressed into my mold, and then the mold actually is an injection mold, so it like compresses it with the mold that I had custom made. And so they have to be able to figure out a way to make that color mix in a powder to be able to inject with the raw pellets to make my color. Which they said they can basically make any color you want, but sometimes it just takes a little bit of development from the manufacturer that manufactures the color powder, which I don't know what kind of material the color pigments are made out of. That might be something you guys know, but that's something that's over my head. I would love to learn it one day, because my goal for mic cover is to have everything in-house. So everything's made in the USA right now, but our products are actually manufactured in California. There's a guy named Victor that makes it. He has a manufacturing process out there, and my product manager, or my product engineer, who's out of Kentucky, he had the connection for me, and so we sent him my tool, and he knows how to run this TPE material very well. So we just kind of entrusted him to run the product. And I love them. He does a really good job. They look really great. They're very professional, really good quality. And yeah, I don't really have any complaints. My only complaint is it's not closer. I would like it to be in-house. So one day, hopefully we can get there. But I already own the tool. The tool's mine, but I don't own the machine to run the tool. Nor do I have the knowledge to know how to run the machine itself. Even if I had the money to buy it, I don't have the knowledge to run the machine, which yeah, I could probably pay someone. And we will get there one day, but I bet the machines alone is probably, I bet it's 100 grand. That's just a random number, but if you guys ever seen the machines, these massive, probably, I don't even know, like 50 feet long machines that are just crazy. Probably run on 3-phase power, so you gotta have special electric to do it. You can't just run it out of a house on 110 electric. And I do have a friend, actually, really good connection that I met through my podcast. The guy owns a company called Fast Fuel Systems. I don't know if any of you guys are into like diesel trucks, diesel performance trucks. But the owner's name is Brad. He came on my podcast, and I became pretty good friends with him, really good friends with him. And he's a pretty big supporter of me. And I was telling him about back when I started mic cover, and he told me he bought out a manufacturing facility that makes boxes. So once these boxes I have made right here are done, he's going to help me make some new boxes and level up our box game just to make it look even better. I really like our design. Our design has a bunch of microphones on them that say mic. If you look, like, you might be able to see really close if it's not too blurry. You guys probably might be able to see that. It says mic on them though. I really like that about the boxes. And then obviously it just says mic cover. Speak boldly. But maybe he can help us level it up even more. Maybe have a design on the exterior of it. And also, you know, we put a sticker on the top every time. Maybe he can figure out a way so I can make it cost effective where I don't have to put a sticker on it every time. Right now, it's cheaper for me to put a sticker on it than it was for me to pay for double-sided printing. Because every time you add another color, and every time you change sides, so like it costs, there's like a cost for black and white on one side, and then there's an additional cost if you want to do the other side. But then every color that you add basically adds another additional fee to it. So I just have black and orange, and then they use the white that the box is already in. so it saves a lot of money. But say if I wanted like a bunch of different colors on it, all 9 different colors that we offer right now on it, it's going to cost a lot more money. And at the end of the day, how many of you guys really care about the box that it comes in? Because this was my original box idea, and I had it all designed out. It was all black, and it had like a mic cover logo here. It said what it fit right here. You could see it through the cover here. All designs, all this fancy stuff here. The sides and the back had information about the cover on it. Really cool design. Loved it. But when I was out talking to the box manufacturing company, you have to pay someone. Well, you have to pay for all the coloring on the outside, so it's a bunch of color. I had like 4 or 5 because I had like our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all this logos on it. So you have these mix of different colors. And then like this plastic piece here, it has to be glued on. So somebody has to individually glue those on, allegedly. And so it just was going to cost so much more money. Awesome box design. And I remember working with the manufacturer, and I wanted to have that box made, and they just convinced me that until I get in a retail store, not to make that, because they're like this here. And the lady her name was Denise, and she helped me out so much, and it was a connection of a connection. So if you guys didn't watch the video from Friday, I went and took a donation basket to a company called Gator Boats. They make like performance race boats, like river race boats. They're fishing sport boats too, but I think like most people build them to race. But I was just visiting with him one day and telling him about this product that I was getting ready to start. This was years ago, 2 years ago probably. So I didn't even have product yet, but I was like, I need to get this ready because product was around the corner. I already had my tool being made. And he said he knew somebody at this company. So I just randomly looked out to this company, reached out to him, and Denise got a hold of me, and she came out and she actually just met me. Like I didn't even have to drive to them because they were like over an hour away, hour and a half away. We just met at a Starbucks. That was like a halfway point. We just sat down and talked. I told her my goals. I showed her the product, and she was super nice and helpful. I didn't end up ordering the boxes through them because I think they wanted me to order basically like, I don't even know. I don't know how many boxes I have. So in each one of these boxes there's 400. So, oh wait. No, each one of these boxes are 100, so I have 400 total here. But they wanted like something like 10,000 minimum boxes to be ordered. And I can't remember what it was going to cost. I mean, they were cheap per box, but even if you pay $1 a box and you have to order 10,000 of them, you guys do the math. You know, that's $10,000 startup fee right there. I wasn't dumping $10,000 into something like that. Here's my recommendation. Well, before I get on that, Denise helped me out. She convinced me not to go with this box because I showed up with this box and said, this is what I want. She convinced me to go with this route. Only do one-sided design. Don't do both sides. And she was the one that recommended just slapping a sticker on it because the stickers are cheaper than the box, than the print. And she told me to design just the inside if I want it. But she said people really don't care so much about the box. They care about the product that's in it. And she said that this is what's called a mailer box. And she said to just get a mailer box that's plain and simple. And you can just put the product in it, put your label on it, and ship it directly like this. If I had a box like this, I package it in here. It looks pretty, it looks nice. But then I'd have to take this box and I would have to put it in a mailer box and ship it out if I'm doing a lot of e-commerce business. So she said this cuts your box production cost in half because you're not having to make 2 boxes. Because you can't put a label on this box. It has to be a minimum of 6x3, which is what we have. It's a 6x3 box. So she really helped me out a ton. Just help me like get an insight on the box manufacturing process and cost-wise and better directions, because I didn't even think about mailer boxes. And mailer boxes, when you're doing e-commerce, is the way to go. You know, you don't need a bunch of fancy stuff because they're just getting thrown around by USPS and FedEx and UPS. And then people get it in the mail and they just rip it open. That's why when you get something from Amazon, you know, there's a lot of times they're boxed up inside a box. But when you buy something from Amazon from us, you get a box coming directly from us with the product inside it. Because we don't do the fulfillment ordeal. I don't trust the fulfillment. I think you can get the Amazon Prime ordeal if you do the fulfillment center, but when you do the fulfillment, you have to give up a bigger portion of your profits just so somebody could throw this box in another box and ship it out and have it with the Amazon Prime. Like, my boxes maybe take one extra day and we get more profit. So to me, it's worth it. I was gonna say something. What was I saying about box manufacturing process? I don't remember. But yeah, Denise helped us out a bunch. Helped me save some money. Helped me learn a lot, and I didn't even do business with her, which I felt bad for, but she ended up retiring, and I'm still friends with her today. Kept her email, and she always said, if you ever need anything, just reach out. And I really appreciate that. Those are the kind of people I want in my life. People that want to see me succeed, see my company grow. Those are the kind of people I want in my life. All right, so we probably got, I don't know, 20 to 50 boxes made. I'm going to leave that. I got a massive little cardboard all over the floor I got to clean up. But I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. I know it's a short vlog. I know it's not crazy exciting. I hope some of the information that I left you guys with today might help one of you guys. I tell you guys this stuff not to scare you guys, but to just help you guys whenever you guys do start your guys' journey, to not make the same mistakes I made. But if you guys made it this far in the video, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Help us get this thing to grow. We are on day number 35, I believe. I'm probably wrong, but I'm pretty sure we're on day 35 and we're going for 100. So we still got a ways to go, but thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate you guys. We have a indie race to go to tonight that we've never been to before. I'm going to try my best to vlog it all. We have backstage passes, so we have literally access to meet the drivers, do all this stuff. I don't know what I'm going to be able to film. I don't know if they even allow us to film back there. I don't know if it'll be awkward to be able to throw up a camera and walk around with everyone just being there and the drivers and stuff like that. So we'll see what we can do with it, but definitely be on the lookout tomorrow for that vlog because I think it's going to be very exciting. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day doing whatever you're doing. Thank you guys again for watching the video. I appreciate it so much. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.